Good evening, everyone. My name is Chief Christie. I'm an NJROTC instructor at a local high school in Jacksonville, Florida. Today's lesson will be about Navy enlisted ranks E1 through E9 using Quizlet. Quizlet, this program, I use the flashcards and matching. Flashcards I use to teach the terms and definitions of each rank. You go down to my options here. You come to the terms and definition. Start with the terms and you hit play. This is for beginning students. Go to start over.
Seaman recruit.
You teach us seaman recruit,
Seaman apprentice.
seaman apprentice,
Seaman.
seaman,
Petty officer third class.
petty officer third class,
Petty officer second class. Petty officer first class. Chief petty officer.
chief petty officer. I'm a chief petty officer, so most of the students will recognize that term.
Senior chief petty officer.
Senior chief petty officer
Master chief
and the
petty
master chief petty
officer.
officer. These are the enlisted ranks. You go down to your options. You could teach the definitions or you could teach both at the same time. I teach
Master
both
chief
at the
petty
same
officer. What is an E9 in the Navy?
I teach both at the same time. You hit play. You start over.
Seaman recruit. What is an E1 in the Navy?
It tells you what an E1 in the Navy is. It's a seaman recruit.
Seaman apprentice.
Seaman apprentice.
What is an E2 in the Navy? Seaman. What is an E3 in the Navy? Petty officer third class. What is an E4 in the Navy? Petty officer second class. What is an E5 in the Navy? Petty officer first class. What is an E6 in the Navy? Chief petty officer.
I'm a
What
chief
is an
petty
E7
officer,
in the
so
Navy?
most of the students will probably get that one right because I'm standing right there in front of them.
Senior chief petty officer. What is master chief petty officer? What is an E9 in the Navy?
Okay, you go back to options. Like I said before, you could use both or you can just do the definitions. Okay. After they've learned it and we repeated it enough, it may take several lessons or one or two lessons. You go to the matching. With the matching, I do a competition, A and B group. Whichever group gets it done the quickest, get a reward, or in individuals, get it done the quickest, get a reward. So you go here and you hit start. The timer is clicking. So, right here we have an E8 in the Navy. An E8 in the Navy is the senior chief petty officer. You drag and drop until you find the senior chief petty officer. There we have it, senior chief petty officer. And you repeat the action. A chief petty officer, which is myself, most of them will get it right, which is an E7. And an E4 is a petty officer, third class. Now, if by chance they think they have the right answer, it won't let them, it won't take it. It'll turn red and it'll reflect it. But when they get it right, it just drops easy, third class petty officer. Then you have a seaman, which is E3 in the Navy. And the Petty Officer second class is E5. See how easy it just drags and drops. E6 is first class Petty Officer. E1 is a seaman recruit. And the Master Chief Petty Officer, the E9. And it took me 114.7 seconds.